It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Houston Rockets. It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. Screen coming. Clint Capella sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. Harden picked up by Derek White. DeRozan with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Add 2 points to the board.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
DeRozan against Gordon. And the rebound by Tucker. Harden in possession. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. That's no good. To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Trying to cash in. Just not going down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Aldridge. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot, no good. Harden with it up top. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Harden. Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Aldridge. DeRozan. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
DeRozan. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. It goes down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time. So count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Now Paul with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Harden. Here comes the screen. Count the bucket for 2. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
DeRozan against Gordon. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Houston takes over. Paul, guarded by Derek White. Sizing up the defense. Harden to Paul. Oh, he had it.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Eric Gordon with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Shot from the lane won't go. Paul into the front court. His team up by 7. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Derek White, defended by Eric Gordon. Aldridge. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Paul. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Eric Gordon able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Oh, bad pass, taken away by the Spurs. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. And look out.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rockets have their explosive offense to thank for the halftime lead. Keeping up with this pace will be tough, but not impossible. I think they'll find a way to keep it going. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets. The Spurs did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Field goals.
As long as there's time left on the game clock, no lead is truly safe. They just have to be ready to seize every opportunity in the second half.
Player of the half.
Eric Gordon did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
DeMar DeRozan was inefficient in the first half. He's been able to get shots up, but more often than not, they just haven't been dropping for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Paul into the front court. The lead is 15. To Harden. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
James Harden, couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. DeRozan with it. Down a bundle. Harden. It's DeRozan, the rebound. Down low, Aldridge. And the Rockets have the rebound. Gordon with it. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To Harden. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
DeRozan. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To Capella. Slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Spurs have it.
Here we go, my ball, my ball. Hey, watch this.
DeRozan against Tucker. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Harden with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Can't connect. To Aldridge. DeRozan. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Harden. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. To DeRozan. To Aldridge. From the painted area, won't go down. Harden into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there, 4-3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Clint Capella snatching it out of the air. Knocked loose. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Three-quarters down, and the Rockets way out in front. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Paul across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
DeRozan sizing up Eric Gordon. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Aldridge lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken down by Houston. Paul with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Harden. Capella. And the Spurs able to clear the rebound. Spurs in possession. Derek White here against P.J. Tucker. To DeRozan. Trying to cash in. DeMar DeRozan not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Paul matched up with Derek White. Harden to Capella. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Jakob Poeltl defended by Tucker. To DeRozan. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Ooh, Chris Paul. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
To Paul. He buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Chance for Chris Paul. Ooh, Chris Paul. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Pick up, match up.
Deep three at the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The Spurs are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Check out the leading scores for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Defense.
The Houston Rockets showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Chris Paul put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.